Congrats on the new deal. I just wanted to, if you could take us through any part of it that you want to, just kind of what your decision process was like, and how important it was for you to stay here in Los Angeles.
First, thank you. It was just I feel like it was a no-brainer just to come back where I started and kind of run it back. I want to win a championship and compete for it. So being around these group of guys that we're gonna have is gonna be a plus for me. So it's gonna be great.
And Taylor, do you have any initial thoughts as you think about the makeup of this roster and what your role is, and now as still kind of the resident young guy on the team, where you see yourself continuing to improve over these next couple of seasons with the current group?
I still want to, first defensively just get better all around, and then, try to use my youth and my length, kind of just to get after, fill in, the need for that. And also, I want to continue to improve my three-point shooting and just all around, just continue my playmaking and a lot of different things like that. So just being able to, grow around this group is going to be amazing for me.
Warren? Hey, Taylor, welcome back. Did you talk to other teams in your process? Were you out there kind of seeing what that might look like, or were you pretty singularly focused on working something out with the Lakers?
I was pretty focused, trying to get back here after, the first day. Just wanted to make it, emphasis to get back. So it was was happy that we were able to, get a deal done after the first day.
That's it.
Taylor, this is a Brad from LA Times, man. You're known as a guy who's a down here slasher type of player. So is Russell Westbrook to the ultimate. What do you think you can learn from him, in this process?
I feel like, just with him being who he is, it's always going to be great to, just try and, come and see who he is and, see how he, brings himself to work every day. It's always going to be great for me to just see that and, just be up close and personal around him, see how he is every day. So I'm excited for it.
Hey Taylor, welcome back. You played some off-ball, some on-ball for the Lakers, especially last year, sort of as a backup point guard. What's your sense of how adding Russell Westbrook will change your role and the ways you might need to adapt to get onto the floor next year?
I first said, first defensively, just being able to come in and, just try and fill any void that we need defensively first. And then, offensively, I feel like that'll always come. I feel like me being on the floor with, the other, great guys that we have, I just feel like it would create, ample opportunity for me to, showcase whatever I can do. And I feel like there's, going to be an opportunity for me to do that, with those guys.
Hey Taylor, I think you, LeBron, and Mark are the only returning players so far from last year's roster. With so much turnover, what do you kind of make of the new roster and how all the pieces fit together?
I feel like it was it was put together great. So being around the veteran guys that we're gonna have is always gonna be great for. I feel like a young guy like myself. So just being able to be around them is gonna do great for my career.
Hello from Kyle.
Yeah, Taylor, sort of built the flip side of Jovan's question right there is, Alex is gone, Kyle's gone, Alfonso's gone. Is it how does it go kind of going through this business side of things? I know you've been through it before, but especially, with those guys who you won the title with, some of the younger guys you worked with a lot. And, what does it tell you that even though you're one of the young guys, the Lakers made efforts to keep you?
I feel like, every guy that we had were, great in their roles that they play here with us. So, it's always bad to see somebody leave. But, always trying to, pick up, I feel like, pick up where, they left off is always going to be something that needs to be done. So it's I feel I'm appreciative of it, and I'm just ready to get started, honestly.
And Kamenetsky? Hey, Jalen. You talked earlier about improving defensively and wanting to make that one of your focuses. Where do you think you've made, as a young player, the most strides defensively, and then where are the areas where you think you're still learning the most?
Just being able to play under Coach Frank, I feel like he doesn't let you forget the defensive principles that we have. So I feel like just trying to chase guys, and also my off ball, being more aware off ball is something I've been trying to key into, watching a lot of film and things like that. So I feel like I've been doing the right things, and just trying to continue to keep my body in shape is something that.
Hey Malik, name's Mike Trudell. I work with the Lakers and Spectrum Sportsnet. Nice to see you.
Yes, sir. Yes,
just
sir.
want to ask you about your game first in the league, and going back to your time in Charlotte, there were some real moments when you were given consistent minutes of offensive productivity. The defense seemed to get a little better this year. How would you describe your evolution for your first stint there, and what you bring into this situation with the Lakers?
Yes, sir. I got better. I got better every year, and that was my goal. Like you said, I never really got a consistent stretch where I got consistent stretches with minutes, but I never got a whole year with the same amount of minutes, and so I just try to be the best I can in every little aspect that I got in the game, and I think I bring a lot to the table here as well with a lot of greats here, man. LeBron, AD, Russell, Carmelo, Dwight, everybody, man, everybody. I can feed off them. And I think I can learn a lot from them. So I bring excitement, just like Westbrook to the game, plus shooting.
Yeah, the shooting is one of the obvious things you see, right, with the percentage and everything. But just as a scorer, what do you think LeBron specifically can bring to a guy like you? And you played against him a handful of times now. But what can that do to open some things up for you in your game?
Like you said it right there, open everything up for me. A lot more easier shots, a lot more uncontested shots, a lot more drives that I can get downhill to, because LeBron and Westbrook and AD, they all gonna make the floor space out for all of us. So, yes, sir.
Hey Malik, sorry, this is Kyle Good from the Orange County Register, to introduce myself here, but sort of build on a point you're just making. You're one of the youngest guys in this roster. After being in a consistently young team in Charlotte, what's sort of the experience for you, or what do you hope to gain out of that? I know you said you're excited to learn, but what do you think you might get out of that?
Everything, man. How to be a basketball player, how to be a pro, how to work. I'm gonna get everything out of this opportunity, man. I'm just thankful to have this opportunity to be here with all these greats and this amazing organization. So I think I'll get everything out of it.
Dave?
Malik, how are you? David Benjamin with ESPN. Welcome to the Lakers. I imagine your Kentucky background gives you a glimpse into Anthony Davis and what he was able to accomplish for the Wildcats. How important do you see him as a teammate joining this group? There's other guys who are going to be in the Hall of Fame, other guys who are still really dominant now, but what do you think Anthony will mean for this group next year?
Everything, man. He's a big man that can play guard, the guard position, and he can guard 1 through 5 too as well. So he, if LeBron not the biggest part, AD probably is the key to this. I wouldn't say the key, but we all keys. But AD is one of the biggest parts of this team, man. Because what can he not do? So yeah, man. I'm just looking forward to it. I'm super excited.
Have you guys gotten to know one another through the college connection?
Oh yeah, of course, man. Everybody from Kentucky knows everybody. At least they try to come back when I was in school to play with us or just talk to us. So we all talked before.
Thanks, Mike.
Harrison?
Hey Malik, Harrison Fagan, silver screen and roll. I guess I was just curious about you mentioned a couple things, but what would you say was the biggest factor in you choosing to join this team specifically and your first time in free agency?
The environment, man, and this organization, and all the knowledge that I'll learn, man. How to, like I said before, how to be a pro, how to work smarter, and just how to be a man too as well. I'm still learning. I'm still learning, going through life too. I'm 23, so these guys been doing it a lot longer, and I can ask a lot of questions, and I can learn from not just being on the basketball court, just being off the court too as well. So that was the biggest.
All right, Nick.
Hey, Malik, Nick Hamilton, Focus City News. Welcome to Los Angeles. Wanted to ask you just how excited are you about playing with the versatility of this team, and what are you specifically looking forward to learning from a guy like Russell Westbrook?
I can't explain how excited I am, man. But how to attack, when to attack, when not to attack, and just how to be on go mode the whole time, man. And his intensity. He never takes no plays off. He always going 100%.